The WEEE Centre has been running for about 6 years, and it was started as an employability project, and we were based near the freighting container, and it was to collect IT waste from the freighting container to reuse and recycle. And we could just remove the data, we did a very tiny bit of repairs, and we sold the equipment on.
Thank you very much.
Staff, students, members of the public, local charities, national charities. We've had a lot of people approach us from small early starting businesses if we can support them with maybe a small laptop or a computer. Oh, the best thing I would think is creating jobs. The college has created 2 jobs from the WEEE Centre, and we've supported a lot of students through their work experience opportunities, and it is real life work experience opportunities. They're actually having to find proper faults. We've actually had 2 students build a computer from all the waste that we have in the WEEE Centre, and we've saved a lot of waste going to landfill. I think we're up to about 35 tonnes of waste which we prevented going to landfill by coming through the WEEE Centre.
My role at the WEEE Centre is project coordinator, and I am here to raise awareness of what the WEEE Centre does, and also of reuse of IT and communications equipment. I'm currently working on a 2-year project to encourage people to donate their equipment for reuse.
People can donate directly to the WEEE Centre if they're in the college, and they can also donate to the Freight and Recycling Centre in Perth or the Environment Recycling Centre in Perth. Members of the public, they have a container there where they can drop off their goods. And what can they drop off? They could drop off laptops, computers, desktops, monitors, keyboards.
We've found 7 new locations for internal reuse containers across the UHI Partnership and Dundee and Angus College, where students and staff can conveniently donate any e-waste that they don't want anymore. Preferably the sooner the better, because then it's more likely to be able to be reused and have another life with somebody else. We have also opened a container at Environment Recycling Centre here in Perth, and that's really increased our volumes of e-waste that's coming through the WEEE Centre, and we hope to open another one soon in Kinross.
If the WEEE Centre can't reuse it, it'll get recycled through one of our partners called Retech. They come along each month and take away anything that's recyclable. They then break it down into smaller components and recycle it again. Nothing goes to landfill.
In the classroom environment, again, we cover ethical issues. So we cover issues to do with waste. We cover issues to do with low power computing in a work environment. And often, again, these chaps are often gamers, and they want big powerful machines, and their computers at home are often very advanced, very powerful machines. And what it does is it helps them understand when we're talking about, well, what we need is low cost, low power efficient computing that is enough to meet need. They start to understand that, and it's what they're doing in the WEEE Centre that lets them understand that.
It's probably one of the best things I've actually done in NQ computing, because we spend a lot of time in classrooms doing a lot of theory work and doing plans for this and printing out that, and I actually got to go in here and get my hands inside a computer. And one of the real benefits was obviously things are coming in, their various types are broken and they're needing fixed, so you can't actually break anything. It's a real safe space to actually explore your computer skills. So if you've already like I already know how to do stuff, but I don't have much computer equipment at home, so it was great to come in here and have access to tools and screens and monitors and basically just go wild and learn stuff.
If the WEEE Centre itself, I think, had more of a really visible public image, and part of the problem is its location here is a bit hidden, and it would be really good for it to be a little bit more out there, and the students to be able to interact with other students. So when another student comes in, they go, right, well, I would like a computer, but is this really going to be able to do X, Y, and Z? I need it to do these things. And that the students would then be able to explore that technical knowledge that they have. So other students are aware that buying a refurbished computer is actually a very sound and ethical thing to do, and that it makes a lot of sense.
Ambitions of the WEEE Centre should be to grow, to try and encourage more donations, but also to try and encourage more people to come and buy stuff, to enable it to be reused and for ultimately less of this precious resource to go to landfill.